Okay, let's do some unban requests. Let's see how bad this shit's gonna be. Should we start all the way at the bottom? At the oldest ones? Yeah. Why don't we do some ones at the bottom? These are 2+ years old. 2+ years old. And then we can look at some of the more recent ones. Because the older ones are all about, it's all post October 7th. There was so much chaos and insanity and people just screaming at me because I dared to try and explain the plight of the Palestinian people for almost 80 years. So yeah, hopefully, as I say, as I've said, hopefully some people who either left this community or got themselves banned because they said some pretty heinous shit. Hopefully some of them have changed their minds, realized that they were wrong about everything. But we'll see. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here. Okay, we've got, what's some good, like, Trish Paytas has a song called I Love You, Jesus. Wait a second.
Remember when I hated my life and I said I didn't want to die, but I did. Now I know the reason why I'm still alive. It's because of the sky. Can you guess it right now? Are you wondering how? I fell in love so fast, and I know this love will last. How do I know? How do I know? He was with me from the start. He was always in my heart.
Wait, is this real?
Though I stray far, here you are, Jesus, my superstar. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. You give me reason.
Wait, okay. When I say this is real, but is this not ironic? Like, this is genuine.
You give me hope. Jesus never let me go.
This was her Christian era?
Or you can be good. You can be from privilege or straight from the hood. But Jesus loves you, this we know. Never leave your side and he'll lead you home.
Okay, so in my defense, I didn't even know who Trish Paytas was until it was definitely after I started streaming. And I can't remember the first time that maybe someone had showed me something or brought her up, or there was something that we saw on stream. And that was how I first became aware. But like, I didn't know about the whole Trish Paytas history and everything. So no, I didn't know about this I Love You, Jesus song. Did this go viral when it came out? Okay, that will be for... This is 10 million views?
Remember when I hated my life and I said I didn't want to die, but I did. Now I know the reason why I'm still alive. It's because of the sky. Can you guess it right now? Are you wondering how? I fell in love so fast, and I know this love will last. How do I know? How do I know? He was with me from the start. He was always in my heart. Though I stray far, here you are, Jesus, my superstar. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. You give me reason. You give me hope. Jesus, never let me go. You can act bad or you can be good. You can be from privilege or straight from the hood. But Jesus loves you, this we know. Never leave your side and he'll lead you
That
home.
line is
He's
so
with me from the
crazy.
start. He was always in my heart. Though I stray far, here you are, Jesus, my superstar. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. You give me reason. You give me hope.
This does kind of
Jesus,
sound
never
like
let me
this
go.
does kind of sound like something that would be on some Disney Channel movie.
There was a time I overdosed.
What?
I was lifted, not by the ambulance, but by the Holy Ghost. He was with me from the start. He was always in my heart. Though I stray far, here you are, Jesus, my
I think what's throwing me off of it is it feels like a parody, but also not. Like I don't know if it's a joke.
superstar. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. You give me reason. You give me hope. Jesus, never let me go. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. You give me reason. You give me hope. Jesus, never let me go.
This clip is of you finding out Trisha and Ethan are in-laws when you watched her other music videos about Moses.
Wait, I'm sorry. She is related to Ethan Klein by marriage? How did I not know this?
Her
Husband is
I need a compilation of things that I found out on stream. things I found out on stream, and I say, I did not know this.
named Moses. And that's Ethan's wife, Hilla, brother. Oh, boy. So Ethan and Trish are in-laws.
Oh.
That's how they did Frenemies. I know of their podcast. I did not know that Ethan's dumbass set them up.
I do remember the H3 fans getting
Ethan is
very mad
responsible
about
for
that. I do remember some people being not happy. Well, what am I supposed to do? Okay. When I find things out on stream, I find things out. I can't know everything. You know? Okay. Anyway, sorry, I got kind of distracted there because I was looking up. I was like, oh, let's have some music in the background. And I looked up Jesus songs, and the first thing that popped up was I Love You, Jesus by Trish Paytas. I'm like, this cannot be real. No way. She had a Bachelorette segment on H3 and Moses wanted to be a contestant. Oh my God. Okay. Picture of a snail. Thank you so much for the 33 months. Wise Rocks, thank you for the 8 months. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I still hear the I Love You, Jesus in my head. It's kind of stuck. All right. This person said, this is Skills Happen, and they got banned October 30th, 2023. I've tried requesting an unban from you 3 different times now, and something has gone wrong. Your mods were bullying me. Straight up, they were rude and called me names before I said or did anything. What I said and did was a reflection of how they treated me. You know, I'm not saying all mods are fucking losers, but in this case, I'd say your mods were way out of line and should be reprimanded. Been here in chat since you started streaming. Haven't had a single problem before. Yeah, I highly doubt that that's true. Let's see some of the mod comments here. They said, on Ghetto, on a scale of 1 to gangster is the 7 days in Kai's stream. LOL. After getting unbanned by Caroline, went on to complain in chat about not wanting to get banned for whatever reason, wouldn't move on. Got timed out for not moving on. Came back and said, get reported. No one called them any names aside from one chatter that was timed out. To be fair, I did reiterate in chat something Caroline was saying, like, don't be an annoying fucker, and I think they thought I was calling them that and missed or misinterpreted when I said I wasn't. No, it sounds like they deserve to be said. They deserve to have that said to them. Seems like they changed up real quick between October 13th to October 30th and not for the better. Well, this is pretty simple because I don't see anything in here that's not going, fuck the mods. I did nothing wrong. So you filled out an unban request just to be like, I am a victim here. I am a victim here. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Unlike Jesus, you are not coming back. You shall not be back from the graveyard of banned chatters. Okay, next up. I told my opinion from my side, said what I think Caroline Kwan should show Israeli side and what those terrorists did. So I guess this channel works like dictatorship, or maybe I wrong after I get unbanned. No, they're totally right. This channel works like dictatorship. And the dictatorship says, deny. No, not much to go over there. I guess this channel work like dictatorship. Oh, you mean I'm in charge of my channel? You mean if you do some dumb shit that the strong hand of the Kwanunist dictatorship is going to come down and crush you? That is correct. Okay. Next up, Kathy Spin. This name is like a stroke. Kathy Spin B. They said a bunch of shit, and then in their unbanned requests said, now that I'm less high, I actually remember what got auto-modded. The concrete dust encrusted face of that boy brings back 9/11 PTSD. I'm sorry, is that what this person wrote? The concrete dust encrusted face of that boy brings back 9/11 PTSD. You know what? Go write your fiction. You know, go elsewhere. Update your automod filters. Mods leave much to be desired. Rather not be unbanned and forced to interact with them again. Okay. Well, then request granted. Leave much to be desired. All right, let's see. We've got 34 R Lord. At one point they said, are you Team Edward or Team Jacob? But then we get down to talking about how Hezbollah is going to attack Texas. Wait a sec. So we went from, are you Team Edward or Team Jacob, to saying that Hezbollah is going to attack Texas. What happened? Yeah, it's the spectrum of millennial. The spectrum of millennial is, are you Team Edward or Team Jacob? Hezbollah is going to attack Texas. People got a lot going on. I mean, is Hezbollah going to attack Greg Abbott? Because maybe they weren't saying that's a bad thing then, you know? If they're like, Hezbollah is going to take out Greg Abbott. They said, so very sorry. I'm a loyal fan trying to say goodnight to chat. Please forgive me. Well, what do you mean you're trying to say goodnight to chat? And your last messages are Research Unit 910. The U.S. is under attack and people don't know it. Just look it up. Damn, do your research. I can't fucking sleep while the elites destroy my home country. Texas. 13 most wealthiest families in the world. Republic of Texas, baby. Just look it up. Just look it up. Well, you know what? I think they are correct in identifying the elites are destroying their country. They're just a little bit off base with I don't know, saying look it up. Hezbollah is gonna come to Texas. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to say the woo. Republic of Texas, baby. Woo. You know what? I'm gonna unban, and we can fix them. We can fix them if they end up coming back. It's been 2 years. You know, who knows? Maybe they're part of the vanguard now. You never know. It's been a minute. You know, maybe they kind of straighten things out a bit. All right. This person says, pretty crazy, Jinja Ninja. Pretty crazy that we have freedom of speech and you guys ban me for speaking my mind. Unless you don't believe in freedom of speech, then I get it. The last message they said, oh, Jada says, advocated for the genocide of Palestine, do not unban. Yeah, I wasn't going to unban them, but definitely not now. The last message was, you're just talking for views now. I don't care, but it's funny to watch. I love the idea of post October 7th when it was so hostile. The environment was so unbelievably hostile if you were advocating for Palestine. The idea of just talking for views when it was like every single stream caused such distress because of the subsequent harassment, you know, not just in the chat, but then afterwards seeing shit all over LSF and these other hell sites on the internet. It was not talking for views, trust. All right, well, this person is not getting unbanned. What you want for dinner? You're gonna take the night off? Maybe some soup, because my throat kind of hurts. I've been coughing. Norbot, thank you for the 4 months. Leche, thank you for the 3 months. So, some soup sound good? Soup. I'm having some tea right now. Okay. Seabiscuit, I definitely said some racist shit because I was tilted about the SAG-AFTRA statement. I'm sorry for sinning. I will repent. I said my 3 Hail Marys. Can I please be unbanned? Okay. Their last message was almost like Hollywood is run by ... And they claim they were tilted about the SAG-AFTRA statement. Bro, Bro. Yeah, that'll get you banned. I don't know what they expected. This message is October of 2023. Yeah, I remember that statement because I was pissed about it. Trust me, I was pissed, but I did not resort to, when I get tilted, when I'm pissed about something, I don't do racist shit. Also, what 52% of Palestinians support Hamas is their You know, I gotta be honest, these old ones, I really don't give a shit about. Because they're all Israel-Palestine related. I'm like, ugh, these people are, as much as I'm like, maybe people have gotten better. Maybe they've learned, blah, 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 blah. Like, probably not. If Plattner has a chance, maybe him. Skip to the middle one. Wait, this one? Yeah, I'm just denying. Okay. Oh my God. Some of these are just a fucking headache. I have no idea what's going on with this chatter. Randomly brings up shit out of nowhere that has nothing to do with the topic at hand. I do not think this chatter is okay. Their messages are very random, erratic, and has nothing to do with whatever we are talking about. This is more that they had so many timeouts and random messages. In the last, and then here's what they said. In that last message, I 100% shouldn't have said settlements. Like, that's a sharp departure from the highlight on offensive positions I was talking about years ago, which is what these messages are. They are a summary of a presentation I gave in AP US Government and Politics. No, dude. Back in December 2015 to early 2016, based on a Reuters article that came out during the tensions that flared up around that time. The point of the presentation was to summarize how Reuters was tracking the launches at the time. Bro, ain't no way you are using this unban request to bring up your presentation in AP US Governments and Politics class from 10 years ago. No way, dude. Let me take a look at what Katie posted here. Please kill me slowly with food. I'm tired of starving myself to prevent cancer. Okay. What are all these messages? I've always made enemies. Make all the friends you want. Of course I'll never seek y'all out because it's a big world and I'm living my own life. Oh boy. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Well, what do y'all think? What do you think? No, okay. I think I'm saying the majority. Yeah, I think we just go. I think we just go. Stay in the band graveyard most likely, but please take care of yourself. Please go take care of yourself. Okay. This person says, bruh moment. Will Neff waiting room. Yeah, that's an automatic. Didn't see ya. Bye, bitch. Oh, God. These are so annoying. This reminds me of, like, why I don't do these. Every time I think to myself, oh, let me go do some unban requests. And then I look at them like they're just all like this. I like Asian women. Okay, we're gonna do a few more, and we're gonna do ones that are from the early, from the recent. Will, I respect the honesty. William! TBH is because we don't ban annoying people like other chats might. Yeah, I think people who get banned, it's for very good reason. And honestly, I might have one of the most consistently, yeah, they should stay banned. Unban request section. I don't think that I get a lot in here that are just people being annoying. I think they're all not good. They all really, really need to be banned because we are a dictatorship. You know? Okay. This is from 13 days ago. Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Hassan, spelled with 2 S's, the terrorist. Here's the thing about this chat. Here's the thing about our community. We actually are very chill. We're very chill here. Okay, when people, you know, probably a lot of you in here have been annoying at some point and you haven't gotten banned. Maybe you got a little timeout, or maybe you came to your own senses and realized you're being a little annoying. But yeah, we're pretty chill here. You know, people will get banned for spamming, for posting links in other chats. It takes a lot to get banned here. Now, there are plenty of people who have been banned because there are plenty of people who say really horrible things in here. You need a mod to go through and weed out the genuine ones. I don't know if there are genuine ones. Okay, like here's this one. I remember this guy. God from Fault. Hi, I know you probably do not like me, but please tell Hassan Tuesday 5 p.m. And I said, I actually called them out. I was like, don't do that in here. But we didn't ban them. We just said, don't do that. That's not chill. And then they, and then they kept going. So let's see here. Why do people not like people who scream the F slur and N-word at everyone who upsets him? Their words. Scary, scary words. Carolina Kwan is a selfish cunt, and I'm going to beat Will Neff's ugly rat face in when I finally get to these fucking people. Will Neff is CIA. I'm going to dismantle him. Okay. And then their unban request is, I paid you off, now act like it. Go fuck yourself. Welcome to Caroline Kwan's unban request. So fun. So fun. As a black person, I'm so fucking exhausted that many non-black people's entire life goal is to say a slur involving me. They just really, really want to say slurs. They just really, really want to do it. And the repression of freedom is the fact that they're not able to, even though they can, it's just that people will call them out. So they think they should be able to without people like going, you, what the fuck is wrong with you? Half of our unban requests are also just people trying to get the last word in. Yeah. Yeah, you know, which let me tell you, if you're filling out an unban request for a streamer's chat, who you clearly aren't a member of the community. You clearly don't like me as a streamer, and then yet you're still trying to get final word. Like, you've already lost. You have already lost. Lachey, thank you for the 3 months. Okay. During your coverage of Jonathan Majors being cast in a Daily Wire movie, their intention was clearly to antagonize chat and just rage bait. You guys cry about anything, huh? You're not upset, but been rolling your eyes? Why are you responding then? I asked a question. This isn't okay that you banned me for 7 days for a question. Would love reasoning on how this broke any rules. You're annoying as fuck. So you broke the rule of don't be annoying as fuck. There you go. Okay. Last one. Free Diddy. Unban request. Yeah. ... Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what? Let me just go through and see if there's one decent one. One decent. Poor Will has to deal with your miserable ass. Haha, poor dude. No wonder he's falling off. Please. Okay. Please give me one. Fuck you, psycho. Will's got the most insane haters. No, dude. No, that's a hater towards me. That was someone saying Will is falling off because he has to deal with my annoying ass. That is not a Will Neff hater. Will does not have the most insane haters. I have the most insane haters. There are multiple times that I get people who say that. He does not get that in the same way. Oh my God. Also, Will was sitting at like 8K 2 days. Yeah, is the fall off in the room with us? Because pretty sure my man's is doing great. All right. I did not mean to sound I'm just trying to find a decent one. I'm sorry, I enjoy watching your streams. I watched The Labyrinth in your stream last year. I was correct, though. The media you watch hides 1/4 of the story or the evidence in bad faith. It isn't your fault. I've seen it. Oh, classic jackass. Just always popping up. Now that you realize I was speaking the truth, can you please unban me now? There's no talking to these libs. They brainwashed. You have to admit it was pretty basic. Karens should stay home and not block ICE from doing their job. Caroline, I watch more than I chat. I do understand my last chat offended many people. I'm sorry. I will refrain from chatting unhealthy words to avoid getting banned in the future. Please. P.S. I can watch Will Neff movie class forever, but I do miss your movie class even more. Hee hee. Once again, I apologize. Thank you for your consideration. Are there any decent ones here? All you idiots hating on ICE are ruining democracy. Okay, wait. What is this? Hold on. Oh, fuck this. No, man. God damn it. Jack S again. I'm standing on business. Twitch unbanned me. Yuh, fatty. I'm pretty sure this is because of some unflattering things I said about Caroline and Nefcord. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. There was no malice in it. For context, there's a group of us that watch movies in Nefcord pretty much every night. We give each other a hard time constantly. It's our love language. I said something I thought that was funny and it offended someone. I would appreciate more room to explain. Don't want it to reflect badly on Nefcord. Can I explain with an email or something? We give each other a hard time constantly. It's just our love language. Mind you, this person was saying things that was basically that I just make stuff up all the time, that I don't know anything that I'm talking about when it comes to film, and I just lie all the time. I just make shit up, and yet they still watch my movies. They still watch film class. It's just love language. Ah! Oh my God. Guys, we don't touch the unban request at all. This is all there is. Y'all, this is how it is out there. Why is my life like this? I know. fuck you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have cursed you out of jealousy. It's my fault. I sitting in a room and texting random hurting words to someone online without knowing how bad actually the opposite person may have felt. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't exist, but Caroline, I followed you after I watched you in the movie Peak Season. You as Fiona is fab. You are a charismatic person. I admire you so much. Can you please unban me, please? I'm really sorry, Caroline. On your behalf, I'll curse myself. Fuck me. Forgive me. You know what? I'm unbanning them because this is the only decent one there is. Although they came out with their first message to me is fuck you. Please be better. Welcome back. The bar is in hell. Oh my God. The bar is literally in hell. The best of them so far is someone who started off one chat message, fuck you. And I'm like, thank you. Welcome back. Okay, called Caroline a vibe terrorist in NMP lol chat. I can't see the reason for my ban, but whatever would be, I would like to sincerely apologize. Whatever I may have written does not reflect me as a person. If I was able to see it, I would surely regret it. Please grant me forgiveness and leniency so I can participate in chat. Thank you. Oh, this. Oh, yeah. Kind of hard to do a request on this one since they couldn't see their last ban message because they hadn't actually. This was a cross, but this was. They got banned because of calling me a vibe terrorist in NMP's chat. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, NMP watcher. I don't even know if I should unban him just for that. But it was 2 years ago, called me a vibe terrorist. Not the worst thing of the pile here. I'm going to say you referred to me as a vibe terrorist in NMP's chat. Giving you a second chance, but probably should chill out. Also, probably should move on from OTK. I'm just saying, in the last 2 years, I think enough has happened to warrant moving on from OTK. All right, this bitch is an idiot because she should know she's an idiot. Isn't it obvious? I didn't know I couldn't call Hasanabi that, and what he referred to Hasanabi as is the dog torturer. Okay. Okay. Okay, see, China eats dogs. Okay. Okay, wait. This bitch. Hi, Caroline Mods. That last comment was the result of my frustration over Neon's harassment towards streamers. I didn't intend for it to be directed at Emmy or Caroline. I wasn't careful with my language. It came off as very misogynistic. I felt bad and embarrassed bringing that kind of negative energy in here. Even if it was unintentional, I promise cooler heads will prevail and not be flippant in chat. I appreciate your stream in this community. Wait, was he referring to... Called Emiru a bitch while she was talking about getting harassed at TwitchCon. Claimed an unban request. They were talking about Neon and not Emiru. It's a way it can invite this bit. chick streamers shouldn't be allowed in or around the convention. I mean, based on the other comments, I am inclined to think that maybe they were referring to Neon. It's TwitchCon, not KitCon. Peach is a fucking queen. Okay, I think I believe him. What do you guys think? Okay. 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 You know what? That's a good place to stop. Because I have a feeling that's probably the last decent one. Let's go. I think we might have actually ended on a decent one. Yeah, the Peach comment, good. I think we should probably stop there because yeah, just kind of a cursory look at the remaining ones here, and they all look pretty bad. Which is kind of how it goes in here. Wait! This one's funny. Stop ruining the streamer's reputation. You fascist leftist mods are just like Charlie Kirk's shooter, desperately silencing and suppressing differing viewpoints because you can't handle the truth. Ain't no fucking way! This guy compared our mods to Charlie Kirk's shooter, desperately silencing and suppressing differing viewpoints because you can't handle the truth. That guy's just carrying the flame. He's just carrying the flame for Charlie Kirk. You can't handle the truth. Anon, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. Wide Poop Jim, thank you for the tier 1. Corso, thank you for the bits. Where are your unban requests like Dante's Ninth Circle of Hell? Usually there's at least 1 or 2 fun ones. Not in here. Nope. Nope. Easy Ecchymosis, thank you for the 27 months. Sejong, thank you for the 27 months. Yeah, I think... I'm not kidding you. I think I might have the worst unban requests ever. Because I've seen Will. Like, I know what people get banned in Will's chat for. And it might be someone, you know, running the... Oh, so Will, what do you think of Andor? And then he just bans them, right? You or Frogan? Oh, I'm sure Frogan has me beat. I'm sure Frogan has me beat. Even Hassan has better ones because Hassan has so many people in his chat and sometimes people get banned because they're being too horny, you know? So he has a lot of really funny ones, or the ones that are like, that are just spamming stuff and it's people who are like just clearly in love with Hassan. Yeah, so it's like chatters who are annoying, chatters who are too horny, chatters moms who are too horny. He does have crazy ones, obviously, but Caroline's are scary and sad. Yeah, mine are scary and just really, ooh, yikes. Yeah, he bans people for poop socking him. So I don't know, man. If this doesn't show you, if this, you know, I think this is actually proof of what I talk about that I specifically deal with all the time. And has to do with the fact that I am an Asian woman who's an evil dictator. Those unban requests were low-key slightly depressing. That should also give you a taste of what people will message me and why I really don't, why I try to make it as hard as possible to reach me, because people send me crazy shit. Anyway, well, that was fun.
Me from the start, he was always in my heart. Though I stray far, here you are, Jesus, my superstar. I love you, Jesus.